Speech analytics is a powerful tool that allows you to automatically identify what is and what isn't being said on all your calls. Think about the scene in the movie where the guy from the government is alerted to someone using the code word on a phone call. Speech analytics lets you do exactly the same thing in your contact centre. The difference is that the code words are the ones you have identified as being important to your business. So how do we implement speech analytics? First, we have to identify what you are looking for in your calls. We need to build a library of all the phrases you want to identify and all the different ways of saying these phrases. For example, think of the phrase 14-day cooling off period. We have to also look for 2 weeks to change your mind, 14-day cancellation, 2 weeks to check the details. We have to look at the ethos of what you're saying and build the dictionary and the searches for those phrases. Once we've built the dictionary, we start to analyse all of your calls. That's 100% of the calls, 24/7, 365. The goal of speech analytics is to identify high-risk calls to your quality control department. It won't get everything right. We still need your people. We want to use speech analytics to identify the needles to your quality control team so they don't have to wade through the rest of the haystack. We want to make sure that quality control is listening to the right type of calls, not just the right quantity of calls. The two major benefits of speech analytics are compliance and performance. With speech analytics, you can automatically score every single call against your compliance criteria in real time, so that by the time the agent has wrapped up the call, you know how compliant it was. The beauty of this is that we can do it across a team, a department, and the contact centre as a whole, so you can know how compliant your calls are right now. For some contact centres, the performance element is what excites them. We can analyse and score all calls to see how many closing statements were used. Did the agents ask for the business? Did they mention our USPs? Did they ask for a referral? We can then identify all the selling opportunities taken and missed and score each call, agent and team against your sales pitch criteria. A business running speech analytics benefits from the fact all calls are being monitored, not a select few. We'll often see contact centres only quality control in their sales, but what about the other 97% of the calls? Agents know calls are recorded, but they also know only a fraction are listened to. If you have 100 agents and only 2 quality controllers only listening to successful calls, the odds are stacked in the agent's favour. Implement a speech analytics solution and that ratio reverses. Every call is now being analysed. The odds are in the quality controller's favour and your agents know they are accountable for every call, not just a few. By analysing every call live, we create a situation whereby we're identifying a huge number of learning opportunities for the agents. We can be alerted to poor performance and compliance risks and using our learning suite, present that call back to the agent with our comments and ask the agent to assess their own performance. Instant feedback like this means that we can affect performance very quickly. We can work with the agents whilst the event is still fresh in their minds and before it becomes a bad habit. Daviker have been building contact centre solutions with an emphasis on increasing performance and compliance for over a decade. We use the same methodology when implementing the speech analytics solution. We find that working this way, with a focus on performance and compliance, means that the tool is received far better when it is just used as a fault finder. We implement speech analytics solutions that increase performance, increase compliance, and adds value across the whole business.